Well, afternoon. Here we are back at the Saltisford Canal Centre, down the Saltisford Arm off the Grand Union Canal in Warwick, which is Dreammaker's winter home. Since we've been here, they've moved her, and the first thing to do is to find out where she's gone. And I thought it might be interesting just to show you what we do to Dreammaker to get her ready for hibernation over the winter, and perhaps show you around her new home. There's Priceless. They have upgraded to residential moorers, so they've got this lovely little bit of decking with storage and their own bins, but I think Dreammaker's slightly less salubriously placed. And here she is, moored up alongside somebody who's presumably a resident boater, Lazy Owl. We will have to introduce ourselves to our winter neighbour, but first let's get aboard. And this isn't going to be easy, but hopefully this doesn't fall in. And that's the view out the back, and I think this is where Dreammaker is going to be until next year. So tomorrow we'll show you what we do to get her ready for the winter, but for now I'll say good night. Good morning, and I hope you can hear me over the noise, but we're in the process of getting Dreammaker ready for winter. The first thing is to put some fresh oil in the engine. The oil's quite dirty, that's corrosive, that's going to sit in the engine for the next 5 months, eating away at the components. So some nice fresh oil will act as a sort of preservative, especially as I'll be running the engine every 3 weeks or so, just to keep the oil circulated. So I'm just running the engine to warm the oil up, and then I'll do a quick oil change. I'm not going to do the oil filter or the fuel filter. We'll do a full service before we set off next year. I'm just going to give her some nice fresh oil to keep her happy over the winter. And out with the old. Look how black and horrible that oil is. It's a corrosive substance when left in an engine for 6 months. And in with the new lovely clean Barrowshire 10W40 oil. So that's 7 litres in. Technically the capacity of the engine is 7.4 litres, but there's a bit of oil left in it, of course. Haven't changed the oil filter. So we'll see where the oil level is and top up as necessary. There you go. Is it psychological, or does that sound smoother? I'll leave you to be the judge. So let's have a look round Dreammaker's new home, the Saltisford Arm, run by the Saltisford Canal Trust. So it's not really a marina, it's a charity. So the Saltisford Arm was the terminus of the Birmingham and Warwick Canal, which joined up with the Warwick and Napton Canal to form the Grand Junction Canal, which finally became the Grand Union Canal. So this fell into disrepair, but over the last 30 years the Saltisford Canal Trust have restored it to really a very nice place, with exhibits like this old icebreaker, all the usual facilities of course, Elsan, toilet, laundry. It makes its money by renting out residential moorings. Here is Priceless on their smart residential mooring. We're just coming up to the office. Very nice people, very helpful. This is an interesting little structure. They've converted this day boat into a small little function room. They liaise with local businesses to provide team building, etc. Here's another meeting room that can be hired out to give them income. And as we walk down towards where Dreammaker is moored, you just realise what a lovely, peaceful, well, it's not that peaceful, railways and roads, but it has this, you know, air of peacefulness and all these lovely little features. And here we are back at our particular corner of this arm, and more work to do on the boat. Coffee first though. So there we are. We've got a little fire to try and stop the water freezing should the temperature go freezing. We've got the dehumidifier, trying to keep the humidity down to 40%, along with these little pots of salt. We haven't drained the water tank because it's not set to freeze, but if it does, we will do that. Fridge off, water off, inverter on charge only, so that if the power cuts we don't run our batteries flat.
We've got the keys, yep, in my pocket.
And there we are. See you soon, Dreammaker. So this is goodbye for now, and I hope you keep in touch with this channel for what's going on over the winter, and of course the 2026 cruise. In the meantime, thanks so much for following us. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Please comment and like, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.